Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. China has just tested a new H bomb, a non nuclear hydrogen bomb that exceeds 1,000 degrees Celsius and lasts over 2 seconds, 15 times longer than traditional TNT. Wow. All right, come on in to the big picture here. Let's talk about this. This is crazy, y'all. The world is just going nuts, is advancing, and this is not even on the news. Thanks to one of our viewers for sending this to me and giving me a heads up because I have not seen this anywhere. In fact, the only places that are covering this are overseas, India, different kind of news organizations. No one in America is covering this. But this was April 21st, Dateline, new Chinese non-nuclear bomb sparks global military concerns. In a controlled field test conducted by Chinese researchers, a 2-kilogram explosive device ignited a fireball exceeding 1,000 degrees Celsius, lasting over 2 seconds, which is 15 times longer than a comparable TNT test. Developed by the 705 Research Institute of China State Shipbuilding Corporation, a leader in underwater weapons systems, this device, described as a non-nuclear hydrogen bomb, leverages a magnesium-based solid-state hydrogen storage material known as magnesium hydride. The test, detailed in a peer-reviewed paper published in the Chinese language journal of Projectiles, Rockets, Missiles, and Guidance, marks a significant technological leap for China's military capabilities, raising questions about its potential applications and the broader implications for global security. Let's watch this.
Actively ramping up its military capabilities for combat readiness, Beijing has test-fired a non-nuclear hydrogen bomb. The test comes amid rising tensions in the South China Sea. The test induced a chain reaction that produced fireball exceeding temperatures of 1,000 degrees Celsius. The bomb, developed by China State Shipbuilding Corporation's Research Institute, allows precise control over blast intensity. Researchers say it can spread uniform destruction across vast areas and also carry out a concentrated strike on a single high-value point. Unlike nuclear bombs, the hydrogen bomb uses a material called magnesium hydride that is capable of storing more hydrogen than pressurized tanks. This concentrated ball of mass ignites with minimal ignition energy and unleashes sustained flames of hydrogen gas that race outward rapidly. China is ramping up production of magnesium hydride. Beijing has developed a big factory in Shaanxi that can make 150 tons of this material each year. Apart from military use, the device can also be used to power submarines.
Oh, that's exciting. It can be used to power submarines. And remember, this is a non-nuclear. Let's go back to this article real quick. Concerning. It's very concerning. China just tested a hydrogen-based non-nuclear bomb. It uses no uranium, no plutonium. Creates a fireball over 1,000 degrees Celsius that lasts 15 times longer than TNT, and it weighs 2,000 kilograms. This is a new weapon development for modern warfare, that's for sure. While the device does not rely on nuclear materials, its ability to generate sustained thermal damage positions it as a novel tool in modern warfare, prompting an analyst to consider its role in China's strategic ambitions. The explosive device operates on a unique mechanism that sets it apart from traditional chemical or nuclear weapons. Magnesium hydride, a silvery powder, stores hydrogen at a density far greater than conventional pressurized tanks. A property initially explored for clean energy applications like fuel cells in off-grid areas. When triggered by a standard explosive, the magnesium hydride fractures into micron-scale particles, initiating a rapid thermal decomposition that releases hydrogen gas. The gas mixes with ambient air and ignites, creating a white-hot fireball capable of melting aluminum alloys. The combustion process is self-sustaining. The heat from the initial explosion drives further decomposition of the magnesium hydride, releasing additional hydrogen and prolonging the fireball's duration. according to the research team, Wang Zhufeng. Quote, hydrogen gas explosions ignite with minimal ignition energy, have a broad explosion range, and unleash flames that race outward rapidly while spreading widely. The test recorded a peak overpressure of 428 kilopascals at 2 meters, roughly 40% of TNT's blast force. But its thermal effects far surpass conventional explosives, offering a new approach to precision destruction over large areas. What in the world? Why is no one talking about this? This technological breakthrough hinges on China's ability to overcome significant production challenges associated with magnesium hydride. Historically, the material's high reactivity made it difficult to produce, with laboratories managing only a few grams per day under stringent conditions due to the risk of spontaneous combustion upon exposure to air. However, a new facility in Jiangxi province, operational since earlier this year, has scaled production to 150 tons annually using a one-pot synthesis method developed by Dalian Institute of Chemical Physics. The safer, cost-effective process has not only enabled the creation of this explosive device, but also opened the door to other military applications, such as powering fuel cells for submarines and long-endurance drones. Wow. Wow. The development of this device must be understood within the context of China's broader military modernization efforts. In recent years, the People's Liberation Army has prioritized technological innovation to enhance its global influence, particularly in contested regions like the South China Sea. Of course, ding, 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 Taiwan. The lightweight nature, combined with its potential thermal effects, suggests potential integration into such platforms. For instance, a torpedo equipped with this technology could deliver devastating heat-based damage to enemy vessels or infrastructure, while a UUV could deploy it for coastal defense or area denial operations. The device's compact size also makes it suitable for precision strikes against dispersed targets, such as logistic hubs or infantry formations. To appreciate the significance of this development, it's worth comparing it to the existing non-nuclear explosives used by other global powers. The United States, for example, has developed thermobaric weapons like the Blue 118B, which generate intense heat and pressure to destroy fortified structures. Russia has the Buratino. But y'all, this is very concerning. If you're coming in late here, China has just tested a new H-bomb, hydrogen-based non-nuclear bomb. Uses no uranium, no plutonium, 1,000 degrees Celsius fireball that lasts 15 times longer than TNT. While the world's going crazy, and while we're worried about Tesla, we're worried about immigration and all this kind of stuff. And I don't want to go there. That's not what this show is about. AI this, AI that. China is ramping up and creating technology where they have this unbelievable non-nuclear explosive device. Looks just like the mushroom cloud of a nuclear explosion. And it doesn't use uranium. It doesn't use plutonium. You better wake up. That's why we have the big picture. So breaking news and more. Make sure you like this. Smash the like button. Give us some love wherever you're watching this. Look for more breaking news throughout the day. And understand that tonight we're going to break down the Word of God. Wednesday night Bible study. See you tonight. God bless you. We ain't woke. Certainly are awake. Share this with somebody.
Would you like to help us build the Big Picture family? We're on a mission to wake up the world to what is really going on. All you have to do is go to our website at LarryRagland.com and make a one-time gift, or you can become a monthly partner. Any amount is a blessing and an encouragement to us. While you're there, make sure you get a copy of our book, I See Greatness in You. Browse our merchandise store, connect with us on our social media links, and join our mailing list. We appreciate it. And remember, we ain't woke, but we are certainly awake.